That's right. I'm out. Thanks to Colt Hansen. Biggest mistake of his life.
You two have given me no choice but to come up with my own plan of escape.
Fuck you, Vasily. You were in charge of killing the cops, assassinating the Prime Minister, and getting us back to Russia. Ублюдок Surala, you led us here.
Gave you all strict orders to follow, and you fucked them up. That piece of shit sits over there reading like the world is still warm and fuzzy.
It's not.
What are you reading?
I found this in the prison library several weeks ago. It's changed everything. The author, he's Russian. The Nihilist's Guide to Nihilism.
For fuck's sake.
Life has no meaning, then that book has no meaning.
With every good philosophy, we find loopholes.
Prisoners, present yourselves for transfer.
To me, everything is just a construct of my imagination. Like this fan.
My imagination wants to choke you to death.
I saw and smelled your shit this morning. That was no construct.
A hole stood in the middle of our cell. I filled it. That in itself is meaningless.
Settle the fuck down, or I'll strangle the three of you!
Hey, what the hell is this?
Sorry about that. We're stopping all traffic. Got a semi overturned up the road.
Listen, nothing came over the radio about any roadblocks.
Oh, yeah, it just happened. A few minutes ago.
I'll just check the map for alternate routes.
Oh, yeah, you do that. Do you remember that debt I owed you from cards? Consider it paid in full. Now, hurry up and get the fuck out of there. Four of us have got a lot of work to do to make sure we whack Colt Hansen once and for all.
Everybody okay after the big weekend? Exciting stuff. Town parade, barbecue, rodeo.
Your typical push, pull, and drag event.
Push, pull, and drag?
Yeah, big push to get the parade started. Pull, as in pulled pork at the barbecue, and drag, as in mostly horseshit and mud at the rodeo.
Speaking of horseshit, what's going on with that highway extension? Is that road still closed?
Check out the monthly traffic updates. Annie, you got those coming, yes?
On everyone's desk tomorrow. It's gonna be a while yet, Frank. For now, it's still a bypass on Highway 20.
I've been saving this last piece of news.
What is it called? You look worried.
I am. The report came in this morning. Vasily Sokolov, Pavel Lebedev, and Viktor Oblonsky escaped custody 2 days ago. Phil Kent, who jumped bail a while back, he's their only suspect in the breakout.
And you think it was Phil Kent?
I do. So like always, let's start putting up walls for our own protection. Let's get ahead of this. Work your networks and see if you can get any leads on suspicious activity in the area. Now we believe that Lada and Milana Gontrov are still overseas. And we've had Alexei Turzinov, our own Russian hacker, working with Interpol. If they move, we'll know it. Eyes and ears peeled. That's it. Stay safe.
you at least turn on the air conditioning?
You're getting moved to a federal prison in Saskatchewan. You're gonna have to get used to it.
And the flies. Maybe not.
Hi there. Hi.
How you doing? Cousins!
The three witches from Macbeth and the three Slavic stooges. The dream team. And yet it still feels like something is missing. Why don't you let me introduce you to somebody who's actually important?
We have all heard enough of this hyperbole, especially from you.
In Russian, we refer to you as a goat's testicle.
You think I give two shits what you think of me? You were supposed to be able to hit a squirrel running on a drain pipe from a mile away, but the last I checked, Elise Morton is still alive, so shut it. Now you might not recognize him, but yeah, Nancy, why don't you let everyone else here know what it is that we know?
Call me by my Russian name, Natasha. He is ex-Prime Minister William Collier, run out of politics and disgraced by one Elise Morton, accused of election rigging and sedition, all tied into the Russian web mafia. Should I go on?
Allegations. Oh, what the fuck? Here I am. I may have been slightly guilty, but I have a score to settle.
We know who he is. Okay, Bill. Big question. What the fuck are you doing here? What arrogance makes you think you can do anything that we haven't? You're out of politics. You have no power.
First off, you will address me as Prime Minister. And second, I'm rich, you Russian prick. I have bank accounts piled on bank accounts.
If money has no purpose, you have no purpose.
Shut the fuck up, Pavel. It buys bullets for your gun, and it pays for everything. Write this down. He is on a need-to-know basis.
He is on my leash. I'm responsible for Pavel. I'm not normally in agreement with Vasily. The question stands. What can you do?
I can make sure you get it right this time. You need something, I'll get it. You hit a roadblock, I'll remove it. You make a list of whom to kill, and we'll cross them off one by one, together. Especially Elise Morton.
Oh, I've got to call Colt.
Now, how did you get this number?
Haven't you heard? Canada's most powerful woman can get the job done.
You know, to a lot of guys, that could be emasculating. However, I happen to know that I saved your life once, so that makes us equal. I've missed you.
Me too. I'm flying out to see you this week. So very excited.
I think I can find some time for that. And how's your son?
Anson? He's good. Quite happy. Says hello. He's headed out to the UK for school for the next few weeks.
And how is my son? You see him more than I do.
Richie's doing good. As you know, with his latest promotion, he's literally my right-hand man, which is his good hand, thankfully. He's doing awesome.
Well, you can give me the full report when I see you. And world events as I see you back and forth with the Russian leaders again.
It's an interesting nation to deal with. The level of jingoism is unparalleled, but we'll straighten them out.
I know you will. I have some news to share with you as well, but it can keep until the weekend. Safe flight, and I'm really looking forward to our time together. I gotta go on highway patrol, but I'll see you soon.
Okay, love.
Colt here.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, stranger. I hear you're coming in with the PM this weekend.
You heard correct. Things are getting pretty serious between you two. What's that old rhyme? Sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Don't go starting any rumors. We enjoy each other's company. What can I say?
Should I buy my tuxedo now? Or...
No. By the way, stay sharp this weekend, okay?
Always. What's up? Are you not telling me something?
I'm about to. The Russians are out of prison and on the loose. The guards who were injured in their escape, they identified Phil Kent and his involvement.
Are you fucking shitting me? Will this ever go away?
Listen, I'm sure they don't know that you and the PM will be in this neck of the woods. And on the plus side, police will never have better protection. I'm meeting with Alexei Turgenev this afternoon. Maybe he can dig deeper into what's going on. By the way, pack your fishing rod. I've got a new spot to show you.
Will do.
Good news or bad news, Alexei?
Well, I'm stapled to this chair and working for the cops, so it's never good. Besides, the heat in my shitty apartment isn't working.
It's summer. What do you care?
It's still a shitty apartment.
What have you found on Lada, Milana?
There is movement. They use a Bitcoin source out of Zurich. It was a big transaction. They're preparing for something. A trip, perhaps.
How many days ago?
About a week.
So they could be here already.
That type of poison moves fast. As we say in Russia, cyanide means good night in any language.
I feel a chill in the air. That's good.
Tell me again why we're following this weak fool. Victor's right. He's a lame rooster. Chop his head off.
I could kill both of you right now. I was in prison for a year, a cop, and I survived. So don't push my buttons. I won't hesitate to pull the trigger.
I was in prison for a year. They held me in with bars. Those bars had holes. There are holes in the universe. Black holes that lead to nothing.
Shut the fuck up, Pavel.
Yes, shut the fuck up, Pavel. So what's the plan, Big Shot? Because Milana and I need to kill the woman cop. We need a change in leadership.
Make sure my gun shoots this time. I can shoot the wings off a mosquito from the window of a moving car.
Heard that one before. As it happens, I do have a plan. And each one of you will have your moment.
My expertise is with bureaucracy. Why don't you align me with Collier? We'll figure out a new assassination plot.
You enjoying this? It's a million miles away.
Sorry. This is nice. And I do love fishing with you, but you know that I wanted you to teach me how to use a gun.
A prime minister is a lethal weapon. That has trouble written all over it.
Or is it a much more effective way to run things?
Believe that?
It's just I've never felt like I needed to be protected before.
That's why I'm here. To help protect you.
Yes, and you saved my life, but you can't always be with me, and I need to know that I can protect myself and my family.
Yeah. Kind of like picturing.
Should I do it? So, tell us the truth, Colt. I mean, you and the Prime Minister. Wedding bell?
Thomas, you are this close to a beating.
That makes you a big somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Colt, I will run interference. I just got a call on a rollover near Highway 28A. Rick, you're first on patrol today.
Sounds good. I'll grab my gear and get on the way.
Next, I have a reconnect with Temple Weeks.
Great. With Phil Kent and the Russians on the loose, we could use Temple's intuition and off-the-grid area knowledge. Lastly, since you all have your noses in my business, Richie is here to update us on the Prime Minister and her stay in the area.
Firstly, I know this detachment barely runs without me. And I would fix it in a day, if I could. But I can't. My business with the Prime Minister is on a need-to-know basis. So, if you need to know, she's here to be with my dad.
So you stand outside the bedroom?
All class, Frank. All class. I will be with her when she travels from point A to point B. Plus, Colt, most likely. She just wants to spend a little relaxing time while Parliament's on break. Plus, with Nancy Storm on the lam, I'm sure we all have our concerns.
Everybody around this table knows we're targets again. Annie has the duty roster. She'll pair everyone up. No one on their own.
Dispatch, this is Officer Jablonski. I'm out on 28, no sign of a roll. I had a couple more stops, and then, as per my request, 2 days off. Over.
This isn't Colt Hansen. But it's a cop, so what do I care? I'll have to bury him and his truck in the backwoods. And that is a very big hole and a lot of work. So now, I do care. Shut the fuck up, Pavel.
I call.
Bring us the good news.
Colt Hansen is dead?
If it was him, he would be.
3 jacks. So, you missed him.
I don't miss. It was one of his puppets. A message has been sent.
You fucked up, Pavel. Pure and simple. Our winning hand is gone. Where's the body?
Buried. Deep.
Speaking of buried, Phil owes us another 10 grand.
By the look of his clothes, he doesn't have it.
The ex-prime minister is my bankroll. New deal. There won't be any outside interference this time. Alejandro is missing, presumed dead. It's just us versus them. It's time to move to Plan B.
Jesus, this going legit is hard work.
Colt here.
Just checking in. Is this line secure?
It's secure. Working 9 to 5. How's that treating you?
Como una cabeza de pija.
If the shoe fits? Anyway, I've placed you with TW. He'll keep you in good shape.
Just remember, you owe me.
We both owe. And that always comes back around. Your phone call comes at a good time. I've got something for you and TW. He'll explain.
Thanks, have a good day.
We need to talk. Talk, talk, talk. Watch this one. Lock up the valuables. You do know I do all the accounting for this place, don't you? Who's that?
Oh, you haven't met my daughter. Cinnamon. This is Jerry.
He doesn't look like a Jerry.
Sarge sent me. Can we talk outside?
What kind of spuddle are you up to?
Yeah. What kind of spuddle are you up to?
Dios mío. Can we even talk in front of Cinnamon?
Yes. She's a tracker, like me. Are we on another hunt?
Russians.
No security?
They're around. I have your son on speed dial, too.
So you're cutting our visit short?
It's part of our deal, Colt. We both have our outs at any moment. Mine's a budget meeting.
Oh, I get it. It's just nice waking up to a beautiful smile in the morning.
Look, I'll be back in 10 days. And this time, you promised to take me to the gun range to teach me to shoot. Remember?
If your cabinet finds out I'm showing you how to use a Glock, they may not be too happy.
Or I go into one of those sessions packing heat, and we actually get some work done. It's a budget meeting. I've got to go. See you soon.
All units, be advised. Newer model vehicle. Dark. Sedan. High speed. Highway 30 heading south.
That's right up the road.
Victor, get everyone in place. I've set the bait. Now I'm gonna make sure he takes it.
Fucking Kent!
Coming, you fucking idiot. Time to end you once and for all.
Got a bullet for you, Kent.
Morons! I deliver Colt Hansen right to you and you missed!
Milana is the one who can shoot the wings off a mosquito. Maybe you should have brought her.
Shut the fuck up, Pavel! God, Jesus!
What are you, 5? 4?
3?
Fuck off!
Needles, you okay?
Yeah.
Check it out. You're not hurt anyway. You're not bleeding.
Holy shit.
Wow. Let's get out of here.
No brakes.
Take Highway 23 with the hill. We'll cut us some time. Hey, Frank. The speed is getting a bit much for this hill, don't you think?
I'm pumping the brakes. I got nothing.
Pull the emergency.
That won't work. I got another idea. Hold on. There's a side road up ahead, barely used. It flats out and it'll cut our speed down to nothing.
Good thinking. Shit. close, Cole. Good job, Frank.
I need to take a look under the truck and see what the hell happened. Brakes have been deliberately cut.
Fuck.
Pipe down, everyone. Let's get our heads around this. We all knew we were in danger. That's not news.
We need to find the Russians.
I can't outrun explosives.
Clearly.
No shit.
Colt, we need outside help.
If you mean Temple Weeks, he's already on it. Nobody goes out alone, including me. They failed in the last attempts to take us out. They won't like that. They will take some time to re-strategize.
This just came in for you.
It's a photo of Rick. He's dead.
You fucking Russians. I give you the cops, all of them, on a silver platter, and not a single one dead.
Easy, Phil. We can kill a cop right now.
Ex-cop.
What do we need you for?
You would all still be in prison if it wasn't for me.
My cousins got me out.
I would have butchered all the guards with my bare hands.
This one again. Life is a prison.
Shut the fuck up, Pavel!
Hey, what's all the commotion? Phil, you lost control?
He never had it.
Who's dealing anyway? Just deal the fucking cards.
Phil, you owe us 12 grand already. He says you're standing his debt.
Like fuck I am. This asshole? He's bankrupt, by the way.
Insolvency comes on gradually. And then it hits a complete fucking stop. It could have happened to anybody.
I'm a politician booted from office. First rule of money, hide your bank accounts. Phil, get your shit together.
Jesus Christ, just steal the fucking cards.
We can't rely on his judgment any further. Leave Colt Hansen and his rabble to this group. You and I can discuss an idea I have. Privately.
You were Elise Morton's top aide, but you didn't kill her.
We were so close in eliminating her.
I tried to do it at the polls. She's tough.
She can be cracked. She loves appearances.
Well, that's what a politician does.
I've been reading about a big charity hockey game here, upcoming.
Some bipartisan politics. I'll get her to go.
And no one will suspect you in all of this.
I'm a defeated politician. That's all anyone knows. Are you prepared to wipe out Elise Morton?
Absolutely.
Natasha and I will handle half of our problem. You handle the other half. And for fuck's sake, get Phil reined in.
Why the sudden call?
The Russians are back. So are my headaches.
That's double the stress.
Literally overnight.
I'll give you your normal prescription. I can't give you any policing advice. But maybe we could look at the exterior force of stress and strategize around that.
I fear for my fellow officers. I can't protect them. For once, I'm glad Richie is far away.
Yes, so let's check off that box as a huge positive. We've been talking about this for a long time. Law enforcement is highly dangerous. But your team, so you've told me, are the best.
They are.
So let's use that as a starting point to diffuse some of the anxiety. And remember, they also protect you. You assume that that burden always falls on you.
Fair enough. But I worry about Elise, too. She's coming here this weekend.
She has her own protection.
Yeah. Richie's a part of that, too. And again, he's back in harm's way.
I can see how we keep circling back to that. I want you to understand that by protecting Elise, he's also protecting you. So you do have a lot of support. Let's talk about that further. Maybe we can lighten the burden a little.
Flipped into the zone and into the corner. Great save by the goalie.
I love what you've done with the place.
Really?
No. I have to get you an interior designer.
He likes the lived-in look.
Well, you've got that down.
Are you ready for your lesson?
Try and stop me.
That was pretty good.
So you're worried? I can see it in your eyes.
We're under pressure again.
What does that mean?
I can't go into it.
Listen, Colt, I really love where we're at. However, I'm finding some closed doors here, and that worries me.
Elise, you're the Prime Minister. You're telling me that you can honestly open up about anything?
No. When it comes to high-level country security, you know I can't share that.
And you know that my job and the history that surrounds it is perilous. If I am holding back, it's to protect you.
Let's go back to the shooting range. I got some steam to let off.
So, must have been a bad date. Elise heads back to Ottawa tomorrow.
It's for the best. It's not safe here right now. The Russians, they're doing all they can to end us.
You told her that.
Now she has bigger issues to handle.
Dad, she cares about you. I see it. And it comes right through when she's talking about you.
Regardless, I can't put her life and career at risk. What I want from the relationship, it comes last.
So, you're gonna blow her off? Just like that?
For now, yes. But I want you to promise me you'll take every precaution in guarding her.
Of course.
The Russians, they don't possess our resources. We need to end them permanently.
Why in the hell are we out this far to discuss the situation? Eyes and ears are everywhere.
They even have chip devices in local fish.
Dios mío, who's they? Aren't we they? Don't even attempt to use circular logic on myself and Cinnamon. Whoa, listen. Before we get too far off the beaten path, what's the latest? What did Colt say? The Russians have stepped up their attempts to snuff out everyone and everything. Our job is to find them first. All right. Do we have any leads?
All we need is fluff from a coat. We can track them down.
I think a real sighting would be more to our advantage.
Dude! Shut up! He's upsetting the equipoise of my sensitive nature.
You hear that? She's a calibrated homing beacon. Don't. I repeat, don't question our methods. You're along for this ride as long as we say so. This isn't our first hunt. Well, then if it's alright with you, Cinnamon, let's kill some Russians.
From this point forward, we have to be on the offensive. We've been playing their game so far.
I'm sure I could infiltrate the chat rooms they've been inhabiting.
Misinformation is what we want to send out. Does this make sense? Will they take the bait?
We have Russian caviar on our hooks, and they'll swallow it. Let's see what we can discover on the dark web.
So Alexei and I have set up the sting. We have been sitting back waiting for their next move, and as a result, we've had attempts in our lives and we've lost one good officer. Now we move first. These notes detail my ideas. It involves all of us, their input is required. I have a small team out there as well, because I know these Russians are close, and they'll find them.
Temple.
You're losing again. He's not planning anything. He's just bleeding money. Why don't I just put him out of his misery?
Wait, he owes me $2,000. Once I have it, shoot him.
Ladies, Phil has always been our close friend.
A nihilist's best friend is exile.
Shut the fuck up, Pavel. Lada is right. Phil, you need to step it up. We need more money, and it's the next move. It's the final move.
I already called him.
Called who?
Collier. He's on his way. And by the way, we do have a plan. So all of you can fuck off.
Correction, Collier and I have put together the plan.
So, what is it?
Hello, Prime Minister. This is William Collier. This charity game is really an olive branch between our two parties. And in the spirit of meeting halfway, we'll attend for a good cause. Do you have the date and time? Excellent. This will be a day that I remember fondly. Wow. All of my fears subside when I see the potential that this group affords me.
I've just let them know about the charity game.
And I've just confirmed that Elise Morton will be attending.
Hey!
Temple gave us some information on the possible location of the Russians.
Great news. Let's finish them off tonight.
Now, it's a possible location. He took a quick shot of a person of interest, and I have Alexei checking the photo for identification.
Colt, if you have a hunch, let's follow that lead and get these assholes.
Why didn't he get a closer look inside this place?
There's no good cover on the property. It's too dangerous. So here's what we're going to do. We get to stake them out for once. But that's me. I'm taking the risk this time. Me alone. No objections. Here's what you're going to do.
You sure this is the way you want to do this?
Absolutely.
Now that Collier has topped us off with monies, we can get back to the business of elimination. Everyone, go to town and load up. Whatever you need. But do it discreetly.
I thought Phil was in charge.
In charge? This is where I dig my grave.
But you're our leader, Phil. Where would we be without your strength and your bravery to take us to the end?
If he could look in the mirror, he'd have heart attack.
He doesn't even have an excuse you could hurl at the dog.
Don't. He still has a gun. We can still burn him up. We'll need that gun to help us end things. Vasily, play some cards. Get him busy. And somebody take that damn flask away.
We're on the move.
I want to check out back. Guess we want to break in someday. Free stuff? That? I meet you at truck.
Remember me?
Milana. Where's Milana?
Gone.
Пиздец.
We can't wait. We have to leave. Now. Поехали.
Hey, Colt. Meet me at the detachment. I have a surprise for you.
Annie, what's this all about? You know I don't like surprises.
What do you think? I know it's going to stir up a hornet's nest, but I do have a plan.
Where's Milana? Something is wrong.
She knows her way back. She was delayed. That's all. Она вернется.
No, she doesn't delay. There has to be a reason.
Jacobi said reason is distractive.
Shut the fuck up, Pavel. And also, no, he didn't. I'm getting a video call. It must be from Milana.
Oh, it is.
Don't think I need to tell you who this is. This is your final warning. Prepare for the worst.
Richie, have I caught you at a good moment?
Dad, always good timing. And I bet I know why you're calling.
Am I that transparent?
It's Elise, isn't it? She may have mentioned you haven't talked in a bit.
I may have blown it. I wanted her protected from what's going on.
I don't think you and the Force can guarantee that.
She's still coming to the big charity event?
No way you can dissuade her from that. Everyone around here knows what's going on with the Russians. She'll have a full force surrounding her that night. and I'll be tattooed to her right shoulder. Plus, she wants her own gun. She's been out to target practice every night.
That's comforting and sounding slightly obsessive at the same time. I also have another way to ensure her safety.
That's great. Share with me.
Give me another couple of days to shore up everything on my end, and then I'll call you with all the details.
Copy that. And Dad,
What's that?
call Elise. I know she wants to hear from you.
I guess since she's the center of what could be the storm, I'll fill her in on the plan too. I really, really care about her.
I know that. She knows that. Call her.
Phone call for you, line 1. Thanks, Angela. I see it's your number, Colt Hansen, and I'm annoyed with you, but you know that.
I thought you might be. I also know you have the world to worry about.
Knock it off. I do have a life, and it was getting more interesting with you in it.
I hope you know that I feel the same way. I just wanted to protect you.
Can you just take the police vest off for 1 minute? I'm not lacking protection now. You and I are getting very close, and you're chickening out.
You may be right. It's easy arresting people. Not so easy loving them.
Well, smarten up. I want you to be able to take your guard down with me. It's going to take work on your part, but I'm worth it. My new security team can take care for me. I need you to take care of me, especially the heart. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know I can do that. I promise.
Good. Well, the next steps get easier then.
The immediate future is also what I want to talk about. The charity hockey game.
It's all lined up for next Saturday. Richie's got all the manpower we need.
We still feel there is a looming threat. So here's what I propose. So here's the announcement I want sent out for the charity game. Now, because the Russians probably have a hack in our computers too, send out info that there's a flu bug going around. Let them think that there's an even weaker link.
You couldn't have just sent an email or on it.
Colt here.
Colt, it's Temple. Just a quick update for you. Miguel has gone AWOL. We haven't heard from him or seen him in a week. He could be up to his old tricks.
Not good news.
Do you want us to run a track on him?
Do that. Then let me know where he's holed up. I have a charity hockey game to police. Then I'll take care of Miguel.
Do you want help with that?
No, you locate Miguel. That'll be enough.
I can't find anything on Milana. They have her buried.
We'll find her. We can kill Colt Hansen and his so-called force. But leave the big dumb one alive. We can torture him, and he'll let us know where she is.
Torture is something I absolutely believe in. You hear that, Phil? Pavel has direction again. Maybe I should have him remove your pinky finger as payment to me for all the money you owe.
Shut the fuck up, Pavel.
Can you find out more about the charity game? I'll need to update Collier.
Everything checks. Same time, same date. However, my sweep of the detachment mainframe shows me that they seem to be having an issue with staff. Lots of people off the job.
Less local protection means one thing. A dead Prime Minister.
This is it. The layout of the arena and what we propose to do. Thoughts?
Looks good. Can we assume they'll show?
We have Milana. They want us gone. Erased. This is really their last chance.
So we all believe that they've taken the bait.
Tomorrow we find out. But yeah, they've taken the bait. And Richie and his team are taking care of the Prime Minister.
And we take care of the rest.
Colt, we have them marked.
Dad, tell me we have another surprise too.
And we have another surprise for you. We'll update you on that later.
Miguel, you're early. I thought we were meeting until next week.
Change of plans.
Okay. Where are the guns you promised?
You want guns? Give them the guns. This is all ours now. Chop them up and take a trip to the dump.
You all know the layout. You all know who to kill. The crowd at the game will provide the chaos we need. If anyone gets in the way, accidentally, shoot them. Focus on your targets.
What say you and I kill Colt Hansen?
No, I'll do it. You help Pavel eliminate Roche, Zelensky, and Kolony.
It means the tall one, the medium one, and the semi-medium one.
Well, it's no secret who I'll kill. Annie Needham sent me a text. She has my sister at the town detachment.
And you trust her that she's not setting you up?
She's as sick as I am. And she has the arrogance to think that she can kill me one-on-one. That idea will be short-lived. I'll get Milana. We'll join you for the fun.
I'm going separately. I have to let Collier know exactly when he should arrive on scene. He needs to appear to be picking up the pieces of a dead Prime Minister.
I've decided I'm out.
Phil, we decided that a long time ago. Lada and I came to the conclusion that you've outlived your usefulness.
My only regret is that you still owe me $10,000.
You count cards. Cheat at every turn. I should have shown you my real hand weeks ago.
He should have folded. Let's go.
Welcome to the 5th Annual Charity Classic Hockey Game. We're very proud to bring you this match, with all proceeds going to the creation of the new low-rent facility for our local homeless community. It is one of the key initiatives from Prime Minister Morton's election platform, and a welcome one at that. Oh, and look, here she comes, arriving to a lone reception. And we're underway as the puck heads into the corner. Quick pass as they head out of the zone.
Are we there yet? I need to pee.
Shut the fuck up, Pavel! It's just a couple hours. Just hold it.
That's right, Prime Minister Collier. As soon as I've ended her, I'll text you. Then you can arrive to console anyone who will listen. Use alligator tears and comforting words as the nation mourns. And then I'll set up your next campaign.
Great save by the goalie.
Game over. No threat. Let's get you out of here quickly.
The misinformation worked. Now we're going to set up for the storm.
This way, Prime Minister.
Where are all the cars?
I knew you'd come. I have one piece, and now I have a matching set of shit. Drop it.
That's the second time I've dropped my gun for you. There will not be a third.
Pick it up. Shoot me and her. End it.
Oh, I'll end it. But you and I are walking out of here. Together.
There's a morgue on the side hall. That's where you're going.
Let's put it under our belts.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means you're gonna be the one lying on a cold slab.
Give her your tooth and pull her nose, Lada.
Stop talking in riddles, you stupid bitch. What you're gonna get is pain.
So you got our message. You thought you'd just take charge as usual, come in and assassinate our Prime Minister and do the same to us. Except the information we gave you was missing some of the details. That's right. We changed a few things. The game was played 3 hours ago. The PM in the crowd, they cleared out. And by the way, the home team, they won.
Keep talking!
You shot her in the stomach. Again?
Your turn.
I know you are there, large slug man. There is no existence in dark corners. I deny your attempts to kill me. Death does not exist.
Shut the fuck up, Pavel.
Maybe I was wrong.
How many times do I have to kill you, Victor?
Now there's two of us to deal with. Should we kill you twice?
Fight fair, you pieces of shit!
There? You ambushed us at least 3 times.
Shot me in the neck, you fuck!
I can't see.
We're right here.
I'm not sure this is a good idea. Returning here?
I'm sure the fireworks are out now. I just want to make sure that your dad is okay.
Let me go in first. Scope everything out. Prime Minister, please don't do anything unwise. Your gun is stored underneath your seat if you need it. I'll be back in a minute.
Hello?
Richie?
Clearly not. Can I help you?
We want to speak to Richie Henson, like yesterday. Who is this? How'd you get his phone?
I'm a bit busy myself. Who is this?
That's high-level info, ma'am.
Well, I'm about as high level as you can get. This is Prime Minister Morton.
No shit! I'm Mademoiselle from Argentière. Parlez-vous?
Cinnamon. Her voice sounds familiar.
I'm hanging up now.
This is the Prime Minister. I apologize for myself and my daughter. Look, I'll be quick. You've a visitor headed your way. She's nasty. Be prepared.
I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
If this is really the Prime Minister, and I'm still skeptical, can you please do more with your environmental agenda? Your carbon emissions target are still weak. I can send you an extensive She hung up on me.
I assume you want to stuff me in that small box with bars again.
That's the last thing on my mind.
Good. It's a waste of food.
If you get through me, and you won't, Richie will make sure that you never see Russian soil again.
Let's throw our guns down then. Bare hands. Until one of us breathes their last.
He's out of bullets anyway. Take a big gulp of air. This is gonna be your last.
Let's talk about what I'm going to do with your little boy when I'm finished with you. A beheading on the internet should work.
That's what you'd call good timing. You taught me that. Although, we both know I'm a classic save the day kind of guy.
He had me in a stranglehold. I was blacking out. How'd you find me?
Center of the arena, and you are a right in the middle of things kind of guy.
Yes, I am. Thanks for your intuition.
What can I say? I'm a cop.
How have you even managed one day without me?
Quite well without you here trying to kill me. How was prison, Nancy?
My name's Natasha. Canadian prisons are nothing. Being fed 3 times a day, no torture. But just to be clear, I'm not going back.
You're right about that. I hope you like swallowing dirt underground because that's where you're heading.
Nice thought. However, I'm military trained. I can hit anything I want from any distance. So, where do you want me to shoot you?
You always were overconfident, Nancy. Look at you right now, totally exposed. You make a mighty big target.
The Prime Minister has many jobs. One of them isn't going to a gun range.
Russians.
Thomas. Frank. Victor.
Both lads.
Shot. Bert. Pavel.
He shut the fuck up. Permanently. Vasily?
As they say in Russian.
He's food for the lobsters. Prime Minister, I'm busy rescuing the old man. Are you okay?
gun lessons paid off, Colt.
What?
Our old friend Nancy decided to pay us a visit.
Jesus, you took care of her?
Anolshe, Negeveritz, Pruske.
Elise, are you alright? I heard there might have been some commotion at the game.
And how did you hear that?
One of my former colleagues who was at the game called me.
The game was excellent, William, but it was 3 hours ago. You're late.
Maybe this had something to do with it. You see, Phil Kent, who I'm sure you had killed, he said this to me earlier today. I knew there was a reason I never voted for you.
Back up! I was PM twice. Twice! I didn't need your ex. Now, lower your guns or you'll be electing a new prime minister. I'll be boarding a private plane not far from here. And here's my campaign promise. She'll live. I'll dump her on the side of the road on my way to political asylum.
Somebody call EMS! Yes, I'm a killer after all. Remember me for this. I was a good cop once.
All of you, and to my retirement. Annie, you're in charge. Moving out east to be with Elise and Richie, and believe me, I'm looking forward to it.
Don't worry, we'll keep her in check. I, for one, did not agree to this.
Don't worry, Annie. We'll have your back.
Believe me, Bert is not an issue.
Too cold.
Too cold.
Colt. Here's the location, Colt. Be careful.
Just one last piece of business.
Whoa, Carlos. It's cool. Give us a minute. He's an old friend. So, you found me.
It wasn't hard. I see you're up to your old tricks.
You gave me a job as a bookkeeper, Cole. Had me watching other people's money. I'd rather be watching my own.
Well, I hope it was worth it.
It's always worth it, pendejo.
I speak a little Spanish. Don't think you can ever get away with anything with me.
You're never gonna let this go, are you? I've saved your ass twice.
I let you go both times. We're even.
So where do we go from here?
We go down. For good.
You know I can't let you do that.
You don't have a choice.
What do you want? Pipe or the wrench?
Pipe. Goodbye, Miguel.
Goodbye, my little friend.
Just say I'm fucking dead.
I'm fucking dead.